what is extremely relevant is the geographical distribution of the monsoon. Also relevant is the timing at which it takes place. These are almost as significant, if not more, than the extent of rainfall. And this is an area by which the impact of which is more significant than the sheer volume itself. And their advanced predictions appear to be suggesting that we'll be somewhat closer to normal in south, central and northeast zones. The slight inadequacy, if at all, is in northwest. And a large part of northwest has substantial irrigation facilities also. Assuming that the advanced predictions are correct, on account of this geographical distribution, the impact on food grain production may not be very significant. There was a similar pattern last year. The advanced predictions are somewhat better than last year. In any case, there is abundance of food grain available, and therefore the kind of food management that we saw last year prevented any form of inflationary trends in the food management itself. So for anybody to draw many conclusions on that basis of either inflation or some kind of a distress situation, I think is far-fetched. I don't anticipate any situation of this kind, even with the kind of predictions which have been made. This is also supplemented by a few other trends which are available. The recent growth figures which were given were itself giving a positive indication. The quantum of public expenditure itself has increased, is likely to see a far bigger increase in the next few months. Revenue, particularly indirect tax revenue, which is one of the key indicators, is showing an impressive jump. In the last few months, and I've been getting data also bank-wise, many a stalled projects have started. Some still need to be pushed up. there is a downward movement in the bank NPAs. And therefore, coupled with these trends, I foresee the recovery trend in the economy continuing. I thought since in the last 48 hours conclusions with regard to the monsoon were being drawn up in an exaggerated manner, it was necessary to place the Finance Ministry's view on this subject. मैं दो तीन सवाल लूँगा. But I don't want to.
One question. Sir, markets are not very enthused with the RBI. Add to that monsoon and inflation worries. Do you think India is suddenly going out of favor as far as the foreign investors are concerned?
I don't think so, because there is no basis on record to justify that. A day or two's reaction in the market itself it never indicates a trend.
सर आपने कहा कि मानसून को लेकर के चिंता की जरूरत नहीं है, महंगाई जैसी कोई आशंका नहीं दिख रही है, लेकिन फिर भी सरकार क्या कोई तैयारी करके बैठी है?
बिल्कुल, देखिए, सरकार का खाद्यान्न पदार्थों का मैनेजमेंट करना ये सरकार का दायित्व होता है, और इसलिए पिछले वर्ष तो जो इस वर्ष की प्रेडिक्शन आई है उससे भी कम बरसात हुई थी और काफी विलंब के साथ हुई थी, लेकिन हमने कीमतें तब भी नहीं बढ़ने दी थी, क्योंकि खाद्यान्न के जो भंडार हैं वो बहुत अधिक है हमारे पास, और इसलिए उनको बाजार में उतारना सरकार की के पास एक ये साधन रहता है। और इस बार का जो ट्रेंड है वो स्पष्ट रूप से ये दिखा रहा है कि जो रीजनल स्प्रेड है इसमें थोड़ी बहुत कमी केवल उसी क्षेत्र में है जो उत्तर पश्चिम का क्षेत्र है, जिसमें पंजाब, हरियाणा, पश्चिम उत्तर प्रदेश आते हैं, जहां सिंचाई की सुविधा काफी है, और इसलिए बाकी 3 क्षेत्रों में बरसात इतनी कम नहीं दिखला रहे वो, और इसलिए इसका कोई खाद्यान्न की पैदावार पे बहुत असर पड़ने वाला है या उसकी उपलब्धि पे पड़ने वाला है ये नहीं है। पिछले साल काफी कम थी, उसके बावजूद भी ओवरऑल बहुत बढ़ोतरी नहीं थी, लेकिन बहुत छोटी अंश में थोड़ी सी बढ़ोतरी थी, तो इस साल मैं उससे बेहतर सिचुएशन देखता हूं।
सर, rupee is in a one by one is in a very bad, no, like 64.20 it has reached 64.20.
देखिए, these are daily trends, and therefore on basis of daily trends I never give a reaction.
One last question.
So this we just now said that because of the geographical distribution of the monsoon, the impact on food production may not be all that significant. But does the same thing goes as far as pulses production is concerned? And if
No,
that,
you see,
then how are you going to manage?
you see, we must keep in mind that as far as inflationary trends are concerned, by and large, on account of the food management and the extent of stocks we have, we've kept it under control. There are some seasonal impacts which take place. Post monsoons, there is always a seasonal impact as far as vegetables is concerned. That happens year after year. And therefore, last year we were able to significantly contain it. Commodities like onions, tomatoes at times get affected. At the moment, there has been some impact as far as pulses are concerned. And therefore, this could be on account of, this happens on account of various factors, and the Department of Food in the last few weeks has been holding measures to increase the supply as far as the market is concerned, so that the sudden spurt in pulses itself could be contained. Again, this is not a press conference, so I am not taking so many...
So this import of pulses. Are you going to import pulses?
Can I please ask a question? So, would the government also consider enhancing the allocation under NRDGS if there is a drought, and is that also under the...
Obviously, madam, these are... I have in any case in the budget indicated that over and above the 34,000 crores which is allocated to Manrega, I am this year in all likelihood going to provide an extra 5,000 crores. And therefore, my reason at that time was that in the last 1 or 2 years, there has been not a significant increase in rural wages. And therefore, we needed to improve the quantum in terms of volumes as far as rural wages are concerned. So that's always an option which is available to us. एक मिनट, this is the last question.
MSP को लेकर RBI गवर्नर के रिजर्वेशंस हैं. आपको क्या लगता है कि MSP बढ़ाने से क्या इन्फ्लेशन पे असर पड़ेगा और सरकार क्या MSP को लेकर क्या चाहती है?
देखिए, अब सरकार इस पे निर्णय लेने वाली है और उसका जो प्रक्रिया कंसल्टेशन की चल रही है, कुछ ही दिनों में मंत्रिपरिषद में विषय जाएगा, तो आपको जानकारी उसकी मिल जाएगी और उसमें जो उनका पल्सेस का सवाल है उसके ऊपर भी जानकारी मिल जाएगी. उस सब का उसके ऊपर प्रभाव पड़ता है. You asked one question only.
No, sir, take the question. So a smaller question. Given the market volatility, the bonds, so on and so forth, this has been panning out for the last couple of weeks now. Is this really going to affect our divestment roadmap? Is it really going to affect our divestment roadmap? Are we going to do a temporary pause? And
again, let me tell you, I don't read too much on daily movements as far as markets are concerned. By and large, with the health of the economy recovering, I see much greater stability as far as the markets are concerned. And therefore, the divestment program of the government will continue as it has been planned. Thank you.